Welcome back. So as we mentioned, it's Baltimore Radio Week, and we have some of the hottest radio personalities from stations around town that you listen to every day.
That's right. Today we are chatting with the QJs of 92Q. We have Conan, Kelson, and Porkchop in the house. Thank you guys so much for being here today.
How you guys doing, my brothers? Feeling good?
Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Of course.
So what is it like? What is it like to be a QJ?
Late.
It's a blessing. What can I say?
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
It's like having fun to work.
And
That's the best kind
interacting
of work.
with the
Yeah.
listeners and everything.
So how do you guys pick your content? Is it kind of like what's trending right now, what people want to hear?
Because you're trying to fill out a lot of
Yeah. I
hours in
Yes,
the
it
day.
is. You know, whatever's going on in the world, we make sure we stick our head to the ground, make sure we're doing everything that the world is doing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just trying to disseminate information and give out things that people need to know, especially.
Factual.
Right.
Since our times are different, we give out different information. Like I'm doing the time with people at work.
Yeah.
So 10 to 2, I got to make sure.
Tailor to a different
Right.
type of
I'm
audience.
talking
Yeah.
about things that people want to know while they're at work, while they're missing out, so they don't miss out.
Yeah, I got to keep everyone up to date.
Right.
So talk to us a little bit about the impact that social media has had on your jobs, because now it's so big.
Yeah.
Well, one thing's for sure, that if they don't like something, they will definitely let you know.
Keep it at 100.
If it's good, they'll say if it's bad, they'll let you know definitely. So
Yeah.
you gotta be aware of that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the radio business, because a lot of people want to be radio personalities, but let's keep it 100. It takes a certain individual to be able to do this.
Yes.
What advice can you give to up-and-coming cats in the game that want to pursue a radio career? It's tough work. And
Work on your
keep it real.
craft. You got to
Okay.
beat on your craft. You got to work at it, because things are ever changing. So if you're not changing with the times, just like your cell phone. Your cell phone says update, your apps say update all the time. So we're always updating and always changing to adapt to things that are going on around us, and especially with social media, because social media is changing like that.
Right.
So radio has to keep changing, because they think we have no competition, but we in competition with CDs, Pandora,
Podcasts,
streaming,
all of it.
SoundCloud.
all that stuff. So we have to keep changing with that.
And I
How
will,
did you guys get started?
I will
Yeah.
also say learn the business.
Yeah, the
That's
business
most important,
aspect.
yeah. And being an asset in different functions, whether it's on air, promotion, sales, like knowing the most you can is better.
Yeah, so I'm really interested in what you just asked, a little bit about your backstory and how you got to this point.
Well, our friend, the late great Kay Swift, got me started. So I owe it all to her. And everything I do is for her. When I get off the air, the first thing I say is Kay Swift forever. Yeah.
For me, it was definitely an internship as well, with Nikki and K Swift when they were doing the Nick and Night show. And just learning the business from the programming side, from being a board op, doing promotions, being a producer, and then working my way up. Yeah, definitely.
I respect both of them for giving credit to her, because I remember when he used to come in, he used to carry, he did whatever it took.
Yeah.
You know, and one of the things I watched him do is grow with Nikki, learning the ins and outs of the business. So now he is the operations manager, because he started from here and worked his way through to learn all that stuff. So,
Yeah, boss.
Boss.
That's
so
awesome.
for me, it was just timing, actually. I came home from school, I was writing computer programs, and I started off doing computers and DJing at the time, because I learned how to DJ a little bit while I was in college. So it just kind of worked out. An opportunity became available. Got involved, and I just never looked back after
The rest
that.
was history. And
That's
I
really
interviewed
cool.
some amazing people.
Yes, tell us about
I'm
some
still
of the
waiting
biggest
on one.
stars. What are you waiting on?
Jay-Z, that's it.
Okay, one day, we're
One
putting it
day.
out there.
Jay, where you at? One day. Hurry up.
Jay-Z, if you're listening.
Well, go ahead.
You
No,
go first. Mine was recently. My favorite artist, Mary J. Blige.
Yeah,
So that was-
classic. That's
yeah,
Queen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the biggest one for me.
That's dope.
Well, Jay-Z, I got a chance to hang out with Jay-Z when he was first starting. So, and one of the things they always joke about is they say I'm a vampire, because I've been blessed to be able to do this for so long. But the highlight of my career was Quincy Jones. He brought a young lady named Tamia in for me to interview. I was doing a night show. And after I interviewed her, he had an album that just came out called Juke Joint. So I started talking to him about his album. And he's like, whoa. He's like, you're gonna go far in this business. So that kind of gave me that initiative to keep pushing, because that person, I mean, for him to be a producer, a jazz musician, and put all these artists together when he did, that was something that I admired, because my dad used to listen to him when I was growing up. So, you know, for me to get this chance to sit down with him at that time,
That's
amazing.
really neat.
And you've been in the business for such a long time.
87 years.
They have jokes, y'all. They have jokes. So 87 years of counting. But I know you must have seen some crazy changes.
I have.
Yeah.
I watched radio change and evolve to the point where now social media is kind of taking over, and it's almost neck and neck. But yeah, I watched radio go from vinyl to CDs to streaming. And
Yeah.
Our screens now are touch screens in the studio.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, we can't wait to hear you guys in the future. Look forward to what you're doing then. Your chat with Jay-Z. We're waiting
Yes,
for
it's
it.
coming.
Can we come see y'all show?
Come on, yeah, come on.
Oh, we're there. Thank you so much for chatting with
Thank
us.
you for having us.